Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about subtracting decimals. And I already know that last year you did subtracting whole numbers. So today we're going to practice subtracting decimals, and we're going to do a problem involved with that. The basic thing about subtracting decimals is it's the same as doing whole numbers, except for you need to line up the decimal, then add as usual, as the note says over here. So we are going to go to the store today. And we're going to have a problem here because, well, it's not a real problem because our parent or guardian gave us $20 and said, you can go buy some things with this $20, but you also have to get your little brother something as well. So we take the $20 and we march off through the store, and we find our first thing that we want to get, and that's a package of Pokemon cards. And here are the Pokemon cards. You can see them. They're great. And we can see here we got those cost $8.48. So in order to find out how much money I have after I spend the $20 on the Pokemon cards, I need to do a subtraction problem. So I write out the $20, so I'll put the $20 sign here. And with decimals, we know that $20 would have two zeros in the tenths and the hundredths place. And then I need to align up my decimal with the actual price. So I have 848, and you always want to have the lower number on the bottom. And so we're putting the 848 on the bottom, and then I'm going to put my subtraction symbol there so you know what I'm doing. Okay, on this first one, because these are all zero, I'm going to have to do some regrouping. So let's look at the first one. So I start over here and I see 0 is in the hundredths place, and I can't take 8 from 0. There's nothing to take anything away from, so I need to go next door to see if there's anything to regroup. In the tens place there's also nothing, so I can't regroup from there. And so I go to the next one and there's nothing there to regroup. So finally I get to the tens place and I find a 2 or 20, representing 20. So I'm going to take a 10 away from there. So now I'm going to have 10 in the tens place, and then I'm going to add to this 0 the 10 that I took from the tens place, and I'm going to put it here. But I still need to regroup, so I'm going to take a tenth of my ones place and leave 9 there, and I'm going to go over here and change this 0 to 10 tenths. But I still have 1 in the hundredths, so I'm going to have to borrow 1/10. And so I'm going to leave this with 9 tenths, and then I'm going to change this 0 to 10 hundredths. So now that the bigger numbers are on top, I can go ahead and complete the subtraction. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 4 is 5. I have to align my decimals, so I see 2 decimals here aligned, and I'm going to put it here. So make sure that they make a straight line up and down. Then over here, 9 minus 8 is 1. And then in the tens place, I still have 10 left over, so I can bring it down. And so now I have $11.52 left over. So I think, oh my goodness, that's enough to go and buy something more for myself. So I go and I look, and I find a Hershey's milk chocolate, a huge Hershey's chocolate bar. And I can see that's $2.25. I'm pretty sure I can afford that, but I want to find out how much I'm going to have left over for both giving change back to my mom and how much I have available to give my little brother. And so I'm going to bring up the $11.52. And I'm going to take the 225 because it's the lower number, and I'm going to put it underneath that number. Okay, and then again I go to the hundredths and I find out the 2 is less than a 5. So you know what I need to do. I need to go next door and I need to regroup a tenth and put it in the hundredths. So I'm going to take 1/10 away, and I'm going to put that over here to make this 12 hundredths. Now 12 hundredths I can subtract. 12 minus 5 is 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. And then I line up the decimal spots, okay? And then I come over here and in the ones place, I just have 1 and I have a 2 down below, so that's not going to work. So I need to go next to it, and I need to regroup by taking out of the 10 10, and so that leaves nothing left in the tens place. And I can change this, and I add 10 to the 1, and now I have 11. So 11 minus 2 equals 9. So I find out that I have $9.27 left after buying my Pokemon cards and the Hershey chocolate bar. Well, my brother rushes up to me and he says, "Oh, I want if you get that big candy bar and you get those Pokemon cards, I want a whole pack of fun-sized snack Snickers." Now, Mom may not be happy about that, but that's what he wants, and she gave you the $20 bill. So we have $9.27 left. So let me put $9.27 because that's the larger one, and I'm going to put the $4.86 underneath it. So I'm putting the $4.86 underneath because it is the smaller number. We always put the smaller number on the bottom. We come over here, and in the hundredths we have 7 minus 6, and that equals 1. In the tenths, again, we can't take 8 from 2, so we've got to come over to the ones, and we're going to take 1 away, and then we're going to add that to the tenths so that we have 12 tenths now. And 12 minus 8 is 4. I've got to line up my decimals, and then 8 minus 4 is 4. And so, after buying my little brother these Snickers, whether my mom's happy about it or not, I come out with $4.41 that I am going to give back to my mom as change from the $20 that she gave me. So hopefully she'll be happy. All right, that's how you do subtracting with decimals. Thank you.